can imagine, guys, pulling the nipples using syringes, and you stay with the syringes for 30 minutes. I was like, the world is on my shoulder. Hello family, welcome back to our channel. In case it's your very first time here, consider subscribing, give the video a like, and remember to share this video. Drop a comment, let me know what you think about our today's video, guys. Yeah, so today we are back with another video, of course with my son over here. And guys, it's all about breastfeeding journey, and for sure it has been so tough for me. It reached at a point whereby I said, wish I knew this before getting the baby. Yeah, wish I knew this before getting the baby, guys. But all in all, I love my baby so much. I love being a mother. Yeah, so breastfeeding has been so tough. Like, have been going through struggles, and even up to now, guys. And kindly, as we proceed with this, share your experience on how your breastfeeding journey was, specifically for the first month, yeah, first time months, guys. Yeah, so this is my story, guys. Yeah, and I just want to begin from the hospital, the first day I started breastfeeding. Yeah, so as you all know, guys, after you give birth, that is if you are a first time mother, it is always hard for you to breastfeed because you don't have milk. Like, by that time, your titties will have not produced milk yet. So as for me, it was very hard, like it was very painful when I started breastfeeding my son. Yeah, so they had to do something. So I know it is normal to everybody when it is your first time to breastfeed, but now here they did something that have never had anyone sharing such. Like, they told me the milk is not produced yet, but now the problem is your nipples are very small, so there is something we're gonna do. And I was like, what? So they had to pull them using a syringe. You can imagine, guys, pulling the nipples using syringes, and you stay with the syringes for 30 minutes. I was like, the world is on my shoulders, guys. It was very, very painful. And you can imagine another pain that I'm going to feel when the baby starts suckling those nipples, guys. Yeah. So they had to pull my nipples with the syringes, and I stayed with them for 30 minutes. And remember, it's not even 30. Like, after 30 minutes, you start breastfeeding one theory, and then remember the syringe is still on the other one. So after the baby suckles this one, they return the syringe, and then the baby starts suckling the other one. It was very, very painful, guys. But after some few days, the the breastfeeding started being at least better. When the baby was suckling, it was somehow painful, but not the way I was feeling when pulling with the syringes, guys. Yeah, so we were discharged and we came home, but I was given instructions to continue breastfeeding, not to fear, because when you fear breastfeeding, like you say, I'm not going to breastfeed at this time because it is painful, like the milk will solidify, then you will have to go to hospital for operation. When I heard that, guys, I was really trying my best to breastfeed so that I get used to this thing so fast. Yeah, so the story with pain stopped. But now, here we are. Like, the baby is crying, the baby wants to breastfeed, like each and every time. Like my son, he has a high appetite, guys. Like he wants to breastfeed each and every time. When he breastfeeds, like he feels like he's not satisfied. You give him this one, he finishes. You give him this one, he finishes, and he's like, I'm not satisfied, mom. Guys, that feeling. So I have to return him here. So I felt like maybe I don't have enough milk for my son. Like my son likes breastfeeding, guys. Share your experience. Let me know if your babies did the same thing to what my son is doing to me, guys. Yeah. So I'm feeling like my milk is not enough for my baby. Yeah. So guys, this is the story. Like this is what I'm going through. At night, the baby cries like he wants to breastfeed. So I breastfeed him and I feel like he's satisfied. Now let me put him down to sleep. And after 2 minutes, he's awake. He wants to breastfeed again. I don't know if it is just for my son or babies do that. Yeah. So at night, like I do have sleepless nights. Kindly share your experience if you also had that or if you are experiencing that right now, guys. Like for my son, he doesn't sleep. Most of the time at night, he spends breastfeeding and not sleeping. Like his sleeping pattern is so poor. He takes his time, much of his time breastfeeding than sleeping. But during the day, he sleeps. But at night, no sleeping. Like as for me, that's the time I now feel I want to sleep. But for him, he's awake. He wants us to play at night. And as he plays, he has to be breastfeeding, not just playing. Yeah, he breastfeeds as he plays. So he's like, he just looks at me at night like, Mom, you are not going to sleep. Guys, I have been having sleepless nights. So sometimes I just feel like, hey, this is so tough. Motherhood is so tough. I really don't know if I'm the only one feeling this. And at times you just look at your baby at night when he is not sleeping, like he doesn't want to sleep. He just wants to breastfeed the whole night. Your nipples are very, very hurting. They are very painful. And I look at him and I'm like, now what am I going to do for you? If you are breastfeeding, you are not getting satisfied. What am I going to do? And remember, my son is still young, yeah? Still young to introduce food to him, guys. Drop your comments. What are some of the tips that you use to produce a lot of milk? Like for me, I'm getting it hard. Breastfeeding is becoming tough for me. Like for my son, he just wants to breastfeed all the time, not sleeping. The time I want to rest, he wants to breastfeed. Like he doesn't want to sleep. Even after breastfeeding at night, he just wants to play. After a few minutes, he's feeling hungry. He wants to breastfeed again. Guys, let me know. Share with me the food stuffs that you can eat, then produce enough milk for your baby. Yeah. As for me, I was advised to take a lot of fluids and also to drink cocoa. I have been using that even when I was in hospital, but I feel it's not working for me. I've been taking a lot of fluids and still the same thing is happening to me. So guys, let me know the types of foods that can bring enough milk for my baby. Yeah. So that's something that I've been feeling. It's hard for me, guys. Share your experience, then share the things that I can eat for me to produce enough milk for my baby. Yeah, he breastfeeds so much, and until my nipples are painful. Yeah, you feel there is so much pain. I just sometimes I feel for him because when there is no milk, like after breastfeeding and he's done with everything, the nipples are hurting and he just wants to breastfeed again. And I'm like, now what am I going to give you? I feel for him and yeah, I love him so much. And when I see him struggling, there is no enough milk for him, I feel so bad. And I tried to ask people, they told me at times when you don't have enough milk, it means you have a stress. And for me, guys, I don't have any stress. For sure, I don't have any stress. So I don't know the reason as to why I'm not producing enough milk for my baby, guys. Yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what I can do to produce enough milk for my baby. And I know maybe you'll be helping another person also who will be watching this video and wants to know the tips for producing enough milk, guys. Yeah. So that's how my journey has been, guys. Let me know. Kindly share your experience. Yeah, share your experience as a first time mom. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Hope you really enjoyed today's video. See you soon on our next one, and remember to subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Bye bye.